French warships arrive in Ivory Coast with French troops. The reason they're giving for being there is that they want to fight illegal fishing, drug trafficking, and piracy. This warship has 300 troops, 60 vehicles, and 2 helicopters. So people are not very happy, especially Africans that are aware of what is going on in the Sahel region are not really happy about this, because you know what's been happening between France and the Sahel region. And on top of that, just last month, Burkina Faso disclosed information, which was huge because the leader of Burkina Faso was accusing France of trying to destabilize their country using Ivory Coast leaders. He specifically said they have nothing against the people, it's not the people, but the leadership. Burkina Faso makes a huge accusation against France, and they claim that they have evidence to prove it. According to reports, Burkina Faso's military leader, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, he has evidence of destabilization orchestrated against his country by France. And he said it is supported by Benin and Ivory Coast. President Traoré said, quote, "We have nothing against the Ivorian people, but we do have something against those who run Ivory Coast." So now that there's information out there that shows us or tells us that France is working with Ivory Coast to allegedly destabilize these countries that are working hard to cut ties with France and just get out of the situation they are in when it comes to neo-colonization and this exploitation they've been under. Now Ivory Coast is accepting French warships. It's not looking good, although Burkina Faso at least clarified that it's not the people of Ivory Coast, which is true. It's the leaders that are making these deals, that are making things happen behind the scenes. The people have nothing to do with it, and it creates this animosity between Africans when it shouldn't be there because it's not their fault. The average person in Ivory Coast has no clue. Even when they have the idea of what's going on, they have no power to ensure that these French troops don't come to their country. They're just not. It's the leaders that are making these moves, and the moves they're making obviously impact the people on the ground. It's just very sad to see this happening. A sister on TikTok said this about the situation.
Everybody, please, you have to share this video. I get one information right now, 2 minutes ago, that said France warship just arrived in Ivory Coast day before yesterday. How can we let the AES know? See, guys, I told you, I said there are going to be war. Hey, God. And I said, the group of people are beating one person, and there are elders who refuse to do anything. These elders are ECOWAS and African Union. Guys, you know Ivory Coast is closer to Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger.
So basically, Africans are seeing this as Ivory Coast, to be specific, the leadership of Ivory Coast selling out their brothers and sisters, their neighboring countries, in order to make France happy. As I said, the reason they're giving is they're here to fight piracy and illegal fishing. It's sad to see this because you see a few leaders fighting hard to get independence and to do right by their people, but you see others trying to counter that, trying to lend a hand and be puppets to previous colonial masters that got us in this situation. It's sad all around. Let us know down below what your thoughts are about this, fam. Do you think the reason they're giving is true, or you think they're there for another reason? I am Wongel Zelalem.